What's new, everyone? My name is Richard and I am the GM What's New Sales Consultant. And today I'm going to give you a brief walk around our redesigned 2020 Cadillac XT5. New and standard now for 2020 Cadillac XT5s are IntelliBeams, which means automatic high beams. You also have cornering lamps, which helps you see better while turning. You have front and rear park assist, prevent you from hitting anything in the front or the rear. And you have the safety alert seat as well. And that will go hand in hand with either cross traffic alert or the front and rear park assist. So not only will you get a little beep or an audible with a little beep sound, you'll also feel it in your seat. Now let's take a look at the exterior of the Cadillac XT5, then the front seats, and then the rear. Absolutely stunning front end. So the color we're looking at now is called Satin Steel Metallic. Let's get a front end right there. So there is the front parking sensors. And these are the corner lamps right here. Those are your corner lamps. LED turn signals in the mirror. This is a 2020 Cadillac XT5 Sport all-wheel drive. Now let's take a look into the front seats of the redesigned 2020 Cadillac XT5 Sport all-wheel drive. Now let's take a look at the front seats of the redesigned 2020 Cadillac XT5. So on the door, driver's door, we have 2-person memory. We have our mirror adjustments by clicking that one there and then using this dial here to go right or left or up or down. We have our folded mirrors. And your automatic front windows down and up. Nice little bit of storage right here. Then we have our option as far as the hatchback goes. We can have it set at maximum or the programmable at 3/4. Whatever you programmed it at, that's what it'll be at 3/4. We have your power driver seat with the lumbar support, tilting, bring the seat backwards, forward, and raising the seat up. As well as we have our power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Let's take a quick closer look inside. Just right here you have your IntelliBeams. Let's take a look at the information display. So when we scroll on through information, you got your trip 1, fuel range, oil life, tire pressure, very good to know, and air filter life. Now we go to music, it'll show what you're playing, any navigation that you might have set up, and the direction that you're going. You have your phone information there. Now here you have options. Here, this is really good here. Push information options. Now if you click following distance and driver assist, this is for your information page. And now we're going to scroll back to your information page and we'll see what that did. There we go. There's your following distance. So how many seconds you are until the next vehicle in front of you, as well as driver assist. Now when we look at the steering wheel, these are your cruise control buttons here. That's your press to talk, and that is your hanging up. These controls here are all about your information display. That's how you can control it, with left or right. And this button in the middle is your enter button. You'll control the volume just right here. There's a look at the nice infotainment display. There's your parking sensors. We could turn them off, or the stop and start technology. We could also turn that off as well. There's a quick little look at the audio display. There we have their heated seats on. You also have your automatic climate controls. So simply just set it to the temperature that you want it. Turn that down now. Nice little bit of storage here, all leatherized. There's the precision shifter. So hold the left, push down into park, hold again, and now you're into rear. There's a look at the rear view camera, HD. And to put in park, just simply push that button there. Now we scroll down, this is what's redesigned now. We have a rotary dial, which lets you control everything on the infotainment display. We have right here for our music. And we can skip the next song. We can simply push this button here and it will go right to music, right to navigation. So nice little shortcuts. We also have a back button and a phone button to get all the information as soon as possible. Traction control, you can turn that off if you'd like, and a mode button. A couple modes that we can scroll through. So we do have off-road mode, touring mode, all-wheel drive mode, and of course, sport mode. 2 cup holders, and we can just push that forward there. And there we go. You do have wireless charging. Open the center console up, and another USB, a USB-C, and that will be your SD card for your navigation. And this particular XT5 will also come with a nice moonroof. Absolutely stunning. Now let's take a look inside the rear seats of the 2020 Cadillac XT5. Now let's take a look at the rear seats of the 2020 Cadillac XT5. So we got our power windows. Got a nice cup holder storage. Take a nice view of the whole rear seats. In the center console, you have a couple nice rear vents. And at the bottom of those, you have a USB-C and a USB. Of course, in the center of both seats in the back, you have 2 nice cup holders. Very soft. Just on the right side of the seat, pull that down, and the seats will come completely flat. Now let's take a look inside of the back of the XT5. By double tapping on the remote, we'll open the back of the XT5. Let's take a look inside. So we do have a nice 12-volt outlet on the side here, on the left side. We have a nice privacy shade, so we just pull this like such. Nice privacy shade. As well, we have a nice storage divider. Comes standard as well in all 2020 Cadillac XT5s. And on the left and right, you have a nice handle here, which will be used to pull down the seats. And we open this here, we have a nice tire sealant kit. It is a programmable lift gate, so by just bringing it down slightly, press it and hold for about 3 seconds. The tailgate will now be programmed to open on that particular height. Push the button and it closes. One thing to point out here is that the rear windshield wiper is underneath the nice rear spoiler. One last quick look at the 2020 Cadillac XT5 Sport. If you guys have any questions at all about the brand new 2020 Cadillac XT5 Sport, give me a call at the dealership at 613-549-1311, as well as you can always send me an email at richard@taylorautomo.com. Thanks guys, hope to see you around the dealership.